Hello, good evening. My name is Tracy Wednesday. Welcome to my studio. Leave me a comment if you're here. Happy New Year. Almost. I hope everybody's holidays were amazing. I'm not doing an advertisement for Stone Brewery, but it looks like I am. Actually, I feel like I am because my son works there. So, all right, I'm going to works there. So, okay, there we go. Hi, Anne. It's Wednesday. Hi, Diane. I'm loving the new flannel look. I know that's not new. I'm sure in the Midwest they're saying it's not new, but in California now everybody's wearing flannels, which I love. And also, I bought an oversized flannel. This was actually from my kids. My son works at Stone Brewery, and I love that place. The food is amazing. So I'm wearing it, and it's so comfy. So hi, let's say hi, Anne. Hi, Diane. Hi, Elizabeth, Linda, Diane, Flor, Dorothy, Kate, Valerie. I just put lipstick on. Okay, I probably put it on. I look like a clown. Thank you, Anne. Hello from Louisiana. Love to hear when you guys. Mari, hola. Oh, I want to go to Puerto Rico. Okay, Linda. Oh my goodness, Linda. I'm not going to say anything. Yes, I am. Okay. Hi, Cindy. I hope I answered your question. I saw that. Hello from Carolyn, Kansas. Oh my goodness, Colleen. Love getting together, you guys. Happy Wednesday. It is the last Wednesday of 2022. Is anybody happy about that? I really am. I'm done. Lina, hi in Oklahoma. I actually submitted to teach in Oklahoma. Okay, Linda says it's hard to exercise self-control. Can I give the date, Linda? And can I give your website? In fact, I'll give a link to your website. I can do what I want. Listen, Linda, this is my show, not yours. Let me get to this. Hold on. In fact, I'll give a link to your Facebook page. How about that? She's not going to object to that. Hold on, I got to find her Facebook page. That's her Facebook group. I don't know what her face. Oh, I'm sure it's Valley Stamp and Scrap. Oh. Well, I'm just going to give a link to that. Valley Stamp. Found it. There we go. Okay. I'm just giving her a shout out. But maybe if Linda stops watching, excuse me. Linda, don't you have something to do? I'm not allowed to say anything or do anything. All right. I know. I will maintain control tonight. Anyway, hi, Judy in Canada. I'd like to know is anybody in the United States warm other than me? All right, it's fine. Listen, Linda. Okay. Can I say the date? It's February 2nd. Can I say the date that we can share? Okay, nobody's okay. Phoenix area, yes. Extreme wind. Oh goodness, that's not good. Okay, warm in Florida. Okay, cold in Canada. I would guess that's the whole country. Cold. All right. Welcome. My name is Tracy Wednesday. You're in my studio. Every Wednesday, I do a free demo for What the Heck. We just do it. It's still cold in Virginia. Yes, it was actually cold. Well, it was nice today. We had rain yesterday. It's beginning to warm up in Tennessee. Peter, I'm happy to hear about that, but I saw the snow. I have several friends in Tennessee. Okay, Linda, what's happening on February 2nd? That would be a question for Linda. Save the date though. All right. I do a free demo. We're going to be in the art journal today, and we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program in January. I normally do a demo in the art journal. And then every third Wednesday, I do mixed media. So if anybody would like to know, just save the date for an online class somewhere. I don't know how much I can say. Save the date. Okay. Hopefully we have the details worked out by next week, but I'm very excited. I think she's coming back to, I'm not coming back to Wisconsin in February. And I am not coming to Wisconsin in February. I moved from Michigan on a one-way plane ticket. And people said, why did you move to San Diego? Because there's this giant yellow and orange dome that shines 360 days out of the year. Okay, so I just a few more days, wait for the details. I did give a little sneak peek last night on my website. That's because it was before Linda said, but we're going to work out the details tomorrow and hopefully have the signups available. It will be online. I get cold. I'm wearing a flannel in San Diego, and it was probably 65 here today. So, all right. I don't blame you for not wanting. Yeah. Plus, who wants to schedule me in Wisconsin or anywhere in the winter months? It's very hard. I used to go teach in Colorado. In fact, I got to contact her. I used to teach in Colorado, but you couldn't go because if you pre-bought the airline ticket, I mean, can you imagine what it would be like right now? Hi, Sarah Johnson. How are you? So, yeah. Normally the stores, it's very hard. Oh, Puerto Rico is always warm. So I have Puerto Rico on my bucket list for 2023. So Mari, if we could make that happen, even if it's just a vacation. Okay. It's a heat wave in Wisconsin. Okay. Anyway, it's not going to work for me. All right. My name again is Tracy, and we're going to do an art journal demo. I usually talk for about 15 minutes. So if that doesn't interest you, you can always tune in at 5:45 and catch the tail end, and we'll just paint. There is no cost to this. I do what I want to do. I don't have anything pre-scheduled. I don't give you a supply list. Normally, I would say just grab some simple watercolors, some watercolor or mixed media paper, some permanent black Sharpies or whatever you have that's permanent, and join me just to paint and relax. I have been working and designing, and I did pre-launch something on my website. It's for pre-order only. I'm just going to put it down. I've been doing banners, fall, joy, peace, believe. I've got different banners out on my website. I literally 5 minutes before I went online did this banner. Hopefully you can see it. And it's not, okay. Oops. I'd like to teach the world to sing. Okay, this is the next one. In other words, I haven't painted it yet. Okay, so this all goes together. I don't know where this fits in, but it was a negative of this, so I figured it's going in there. But the love banner is done. It isn't painted, but I put it for a low, I put it at the lowest price for the next, I'm going to say the next week or two. Probably it'll be, I think I put the 9th. It goes up on the 9th. So, but I haven't painted it. I will paint it. It will be done. You will have a sample of it. But this is what I was fretting over. The font. I am a font snob. And the font wasn't doing it justice. So you know what I did? I tossed it. And then I went out there and then I decided that the O could either look like that. I couldn't decide. So I'm putting it all in. It could just be that, or it could be dimensional to where you do this. And maybe this is hanging off. You know, you can always drill a hole in this stuff. When I make something, if it doesn't work or align with this situation, I don't release it. Does that make sense? So I even thought maybe it would be cute if I drilled a little hole and this was hanging off. But because this is the negative of that, I'm including it. I don't want a bunch of these laying around my house. So I don't know what this is for, but I haven't painted mine. This is literally hot off the press. I can still smell it. And I'm going to put it up for pre-order. Oh, now, if everybody orders this, I will be shipping over the weekend. This is the only one that's cut out. When I'm done tonight, I'm going to paint this so that you have a sample. But I put it on the website. I hope it's right. When I put the piece banner up, I misspelled it. And I put the letters in like reverse order. I think this is spelled right. And I still haven't fixed it. And that piece banner sold quite fine. All the pieces were correct. I just swapped the E and the A and it looked wonky, but nobody noticed. Nobody noticed. Everybody ordered it. And then finally my social media person was like, hey, I don't know if you realize this. And I'm like, oh, anyway. So I'm trying to work months ahead, but the font was killing me. And then I settled on this font and I love it. So that's how crazy I am. But this piece, I don't know what it is. Okay. There you go. That's it. I want you to know. I just want you to know I get a little bit like nutty. I added these on the website this past weekend. People were noticing these were my thank yous. My thank yous, which have my logo. And what happens is somebody said to me, I'm so happy you send the thank yous out with your logo because then they paint them and they don't care how they're spelled right. Yeah, it is spelled right and said. So I made these a set because these were my thank yous. They have the logo at the bottom. And I just thought in 2023, I wanted it to be a little bit more about is it not on the site? Hold on. I got to go look. It's there. It's there. It's on the site. Oh, gal, please don't go running. I just gave the link, but please don't. Oh, gal, is it there? It has to be there. Did I hit publish? Well, I can see it. I can add it to my cart. Don't worry. I can order it. I think it's there. If I have to, what category? Oh, under wooden. Is it not there? That could be possible. All right. It's there. Thank you, Annette Wilson. All right. So I made these, and these were really my thank yous. I just took my logo off. So just know. All right. One eye on football. Jackie, are you watching the Holiday Bowl? Because that's in San Diego right now. All right. We're going to paint, by the way. All right. Oh, you guys, I need to fix that where the new stuff isn't going to the end. It should be at the beginning. But if you hit new, if you go to the new category, it's there. I'm not allowed to say what class we're doing for Valley Stamp and Scrap, but you're going to want to be part of that. Okay. February 2nd. Do you want to see it again? Ready? Okay. All right, that's done. I'm not allowed to preview anything. All right, perfect. Now, I did have a couple of questions. I have 4 minutes. Right now, it's 7:41 Linda's time, and she's afraid to get offline because Sarah, I'm not going to be, hi, Sarah. I'm not going to Nina in February. That sounds horrible. We're going to do an online class in February. I love to partner with my one of my favorite stores. Are they sold separately or as a set? Sandra, they're sold as a set. I would consider selling them separately. But do you need multiples? If anybody's interested in something like, oh, I want 5 of one design, just let me know or something like that. But shipping one just doesn't make sense. Okay. All you can do, Sandra, you can always email me. What do we need to order for February 2nd class? Everything from Valley Stamp and Scrap. I'm not giving any details. I'm not allowed to. Basically, we haven't ironed them out. We just did this yesterday, and Linda is now getting the prototype. So I mailed it to her today. She's going to kill me. I can't, All right, so we're going to paint in my art journal tonight. I did get a question last week about what do I do with stuff when I'm working in like a pad of paper and I have all of this loose stuff. Oh, here's a piece of paper I can use. Okay. So let me answer that question. Linda, I promise I won't do anything else. So we've been creating, we've been creating all month. So you get a lot of these designs. Look who's signing. Look at that. Was this last week or who did I know I made this with somebody. Okay. Oh, no. Don't go running. No orders, please. Okay. Gabrielle Stockton. Okay. So I get all this stuff. Now, what I do is I bind it all. No, ignore that. What I do is I put a rubber band around it. So this is right here, and I have a cover. So this will all be bound up. I do have a machine that will bind all these up. So just so you know, but what I do is I have my assistant will go through and scan all of these and just make sure I have them all. So just so you know, these will be journals. All right. This is literally what I do. And I even save the back of because I'll decorate this. I'll just rip this off. I know this is like, what? This is what she does. But I'll bind all these up, and even the oddball ones I'll throw in there. So we'll talk more about that as well as we go on. But I just grabbed a piece of paper out. It's just somebody asked me, you talk about art journaling, but you work in a lot of separate pieces of paper all the time. They eventually do become a journal. And I do work in journals. I have them as well. I don't have a special machine, Andrea. I'll talk to you guys about that, and I'll share that in the future coming up. I don't really do anything that's special. I made twins, but I feel like that was a God thing, and that was kind of special. So maybe that is special. All right. So tonight I grabbed a piece of 5x7 watercolor paper. If you don't know Gabriel Stockton, by the way, I personally know him. Would say he's my friend. He just said, I love your flannel. Every Wednesday, by the way, he as well does a watercolor workshop or a free online. Follow Gabriel Stockton. He is out of San Diego. He is one of our art masters. I interviewed him. He said he loves my flannel. Gabriel, this was for my kids. My son works at Stone in Escondido. And yes, you can also bind your stuff at your local Office Depot, Staples, that kind of thing. So we'll talk about that. And I'll talk about the covers and what I do for that. That's it. Okay. It's just somebody said, you're not really giving an art journal demo. But why can't we work on whatever piece of paper we want? All right. Is that enough shout outs? It's 5:46. I have to paint something. Excuse me. I got to find my, there we go. Let me switch over cameras and hopefully this is lit up well enough. I got to put my camera in. My phone was, I'm going to use my phone. Oh, you guys were lying when I said, don't place orders until I'm done, but there's orders going up. Okay, I'm not going to ship those till the weekend. When I said the word pre-order, I wasn't lying. I literally just cut that out and added it to the website 5 minutes. So when I say pre-order, and I'm going to paint a sample of it. So don't All right, here we go. Journals are in the mind of the beholder. Thank you, Elizabeth. And by the way, when I feel like painting on anything I want to paint, I'm going to paint on anything I want to paint. I want people to just create. So in 2023, my word, I already have it. I'm not going to use it today. I'll probably do it next week on our live, the 4th. But I am creating a workshop with Valley Stamp and Scrap, and we'll talk about that later. Marcia said my son lives in San Marcos. Stone is one of their favorite places. Taylor Burgos is my son, and he works there, and he's amazing. He's a server. He's amazing. He works in catering too. And I say that because every time I go, I request his section, and I don't let him know I'm coming, and he's always good to his mother. All right. So I am just going to create tonight. My whole goal is for everybody in 2023 to pick up a paintbrush, do something creative. If you're a woman, as I am, maybe I will inspire you to do something as well. I'm going to grab one of my water lily brushes. This one's beat to heck, but I'm going to still use it. All right. Linda said we'll talk about it later, but yes, I have things going on. All right. So I am going to grab some watercolors, which I did. This is I'm going to do my Daniel Smith set, which is sitting right here. And I'm going to use my half pans just because I love them. And I'm going to wet these babies down. Okay. I got a call with Linda tomorrow, if she's still talking to me, but here we go. I'm just wetting these down. Here's the thing. Who's painting with me tonight? I encourage you to pick up a paintbrush, whether it's fancy watercolors, I don't need fancy watercolors. These are my favorite, but I don't need fancy ones. What I need is just to get creative. And so that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to, last night I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not a really fine time. Okay, good. And I won't go as fast. Oh, shoot. I meant to wet this. I meant to wet this page down. I'm going to do a little wet on wet. Yeah, I didn't mean to wet it down with a bunch of yellow. Okay, let's be clear. How about we do this? There we go. Wet on wet. Okay. I didn't mean to do that with all the yellow, but I love yellow, so that's good. Okay. Now, my demos on Wednesday night are exactly what I'm telling you, and that's just a quick demo to inspire you, keep you creative, because I find that creativity is like going to the gym. The more you do it, the better the habit is, the more you'll do it, and it's great. However, I'm not a big fan of the gym, and I haven't been, but I'm going with my girlfriend, so I'm just going to come in here and just blob this up. No, I kind of meant to. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. You guys, I know football is on too. I know the Holiday Bowl is on because I live in San Diego and I went a couple of years. I've gone plenty of time. All right. Now here's the thing. I don't want this background. These are really vivid watercolors. If you're working with a less expensive set of watercolors, good for you, number one. And don't fret. I want this to be very pale in the background. Like, in other words, I'm going to take my brush, dry it off, and I'm going to pick up watercolor. In other words, I know normally I'm Miss Vivid. You need sunglasses to look at my artwork, but I'm drying off this on a paper towel. It's not paper towel. And I'm just going to pick up any ponding water. You know, another thing I could do is take I don't have a crumpled piece of paper. I just emptied my garbage. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to softly blot this up. And the reason is I don't want my background. I don't want it to be, I didn't use a ton of water. But this is good. This will add texture. That'll be good. That'll be good. Oh, Gabrielle. I have all of the. Gabriel, by the way, is a Daniel Smith artist. So the fact that he's here, it's amazing. But I love this set, and I have the other. I have all of the half pans that they have, but the other ones are not. This is the only set they have with the colors and stuff. All right, so I know we normally go a little hog wild, but look at me. I'm blotting this up with a baby wipe. Look how pretty that is. Okay, put those away for now. Okay. And look at the beautiful texture I'm getting. Oh, Anne just said she can attend. She's looking. I'm sure it's going to be whatever class we decide in date and time. I'm sure it'll be viewable for a little while. I know we normally do that. All right. Now this is a baby wipe, so. Okay. And remember, I want to encourage, this is free, if you don't like it. Grab your Crayola praying watercolors. Grab those too. This is a quick, easy demo. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, look at how beautiful. I'm quickening the process a little bit. Oh, Ellen got a new Prima watercolor set from Santa, Odyssey and Tropical. Those are some of my faves. They easily transport. They go, okay, look at how nice this is when I blotted half of it. I could have used this too. I actually like the texture of it. Okay. Yes, this is how I know it's dry. Okay. But I want to make sure. I'm going to grab my pens. Fine and ultra fine Sharpie will do ya. I happen to have a little bit of a nicer set. I need to reorder these. The manufacturer just contacted me and has them back in stock because I actually need a new set. My 0.7 and my 0.9 are the ones I use the most. They are both they have finally, I think it's taken me over a year to use the set and wear them out a little bit. So that feels pretty good. Hope you've seen the cordless blow dryer. No, Gabriel, send me that link. But I don't really need to go cordless. I got a power strip the size of Houston on the right. But that might be a nice thing to share. You can send that to me. Okay, so I grabbed just ultra fine, something nice. This is a 0.3, nothing crazy. Hi, Sherry in Utah. Thank you for joining us. So this is the one thing about me. I want to teach you. It could be a fine Sharpie, ultra fine. You'll be good to go. So don't feel like you got to run out and buy expensive supplies. That's not how this girl operates. I'd love to operate that way, but it's not. Now, I'm kind of looking to see if I see any type of shapes or flowers or anything or leaves or trees or whatever. I mean, this is what I'm seeing. You're probably going to say, I see 7 reindeer, a moose, and a whatever, but that's not what I'm seeing. So, all right, don't get mad at me. This is what I'm seeing. Do you notice how I'm holding this pen? Very relaxed, because my whole purpose is to be relaxed. I was painting until 2 o'clock in the morning in bed last night. I blame Linda for that, but I couldn't stop. So, all right. Well, all the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Okay. Now we're going to hit the ugly point. I do it all the time. I embrace it. I love it. It's fine. I don't give up. Oh. Okay, we're done. We're not exactly done, but you get the idea. So now I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Actually, I might bump it down a little bit. There's a 0.0. Oh, here it is, 0.05. Okay. Actually, I probably could do this whole thing with this one. I'm going to do the whole thing with this. This is 0.3. This would be like an ultrafine. Okay. What am I doing? I'm scribbling. Release, release. Scribble. Scribble, scribble, scribble. I can't stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I got to be firing on all cylinders tomorrow. And this morning I was half firing, so it's a little treacherous to wake up, but I knew I didn't have anything. Thank you, Anne. I really just did, Cecilia said, those colors are nice together. So it was really just a blue, a yellow, and a green. And then remember, I just pulled it all back. I wonder if I could do this whole thing with this one pen. You think? You think? Okay. Let's try it. We might bump it up. We're going to probably need something. Thank you, guys. Did y'all pick out your one word for the year? Like, is there I'm not a resolutions person. I did tell my best friends that I feel like a roly-poly baked potato. So we're going to go back to the gym, which y'all know I've been an avid runner for most of my life. I'd like to simplify my life and get back to what I love, and I'm doing that. But I haven't made a lot of time for myself and fitness. So I'm not really, I love this time of year. I cleaned my studio out on Christmas Day, got rid of a lot of stuff, and moved all of the shipping and wood side of my business out into my garage. So I got a new computer. I finally grew up and got a new computer. Every time something goes wrong with my computer, we have to basically give it CPR, and Mac does not want to volunteer that anymore. All right, I'm bumping it up. I'm bumping it up. This is 0.9, but this thing is kind of... I kind of thought I forgot how to be creative, just because I've had some, just little various things come up. But I guess last night I was feeling it. I think we have the same word for 2023. I just can't find one that speaks to me more right now. It's kind of funny because I struggle every year and it comes to me, but I believe this came to me last week when we were online, and it's like I'm always worried about everything being so perfect and right and being delivered. But today I thought that love banner, I love it the way it is, even though I haven't painted it, and maybe I'll tweak it. But why not put it out there? I love it. It's I don't make resolutions because somebody asked, why don't you make them? Because I try to follow good, healthy eating and working out. And once I reached 40, I had certain goals like, running marathon, a half marathon, all that good stuff. And I've done that. I'm 52 now. I've noticed I'm falling apart slightly at the seams, but I still have most of my mental capabilities. That could be argued. But I don't like to feel like I'm failing. And resolutions are those things that they just feel like ultimately, and that's just a thing, but I always do pick a word for the year. And I could go back. Anne and I were talking about my last few words of the. I couldn't remember this year. I don't know if Anne remembered, but I remember like last year was empower but I got a little burnt out last year, and it took a toll on me physically, mentally, and creatively. And that's once my creative mojo is disturbed, all is not right in the world. And I won't give that up. I won't. That is something I gave up previously when I went through a hard time. And I won't give into that. I will not give that to somebody else. I will not give it away. Now, if you noticed, I am just still scribbling. Oh, my word for 2023 is simplify. Make my home life simpler so that I have time to do the creative things I love. Oh my God. Sarah, I love that. I almost think sometimes I should say my word should just be like, just do it. Like, because that love banner I have been working on for no less than a month and a half, and it was that font that was driving me nuts. And tonight I said, just go out there, make a commitment and do it. And that just came. Sarah, just love that. Believe it or not, these little dotty things just add to the situation. So pick that. This is why I wear out the tips of my pens. Sarah, go look at the peace banner. Tonight I'm going to make it a goal to paint that. I normally don't put stuff on my website until I get a chance to go paint it for you. But where's Jan Golden, by the way? And we'll do a class on that. I'm working out how I want it to be where if you buy like do stuff, I have these classes available so you can see how I paint them. I usually paint them in 2 or 3 ways. So I'll go through, I'm going to do my first way because I already have it in my brain. And I've got an idea with tissue paper. Yeah, it's no fun to feel like you're always overdoing stuff. And I don't want to feel like at the end of the year when I go, oh, I'm just a paint monkey. That's all I do. And it's not like for the enjoyment. I have come into this end of this year feeling more inspired to just share. So we're going to carry on with the Wednesdays. Your Artful Journey members are going to get lots of me time. What do you think? I like. Okay. We're going to go back to, so I always say these demos, it's a demo. It's not we're not soul searching right now, although I'm talking about it. It's a demo. It's quick. It's something that just makes you feel like you can pull out your paintbrushes and do something and not think about it. So what I'm going to do now is find a paintbrush that I can, you know what I need to do is go dump all of these paintbrushes that I have worn out to oblivion. But I still got some life in a few of them. So let's do it. What color? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe not all that color, but okay. Oh, that's subtle. Maybe it's a little bit more subtle. So let's go back in. Pick out 2 colors. Okay. Just go back in. Don't oversaturate the situation like I just did. Also, if you can remember, and I know many people, maybe Picasso would disagree, Monet, but if you could do like these little exercises that make you creative, and when you go to like create a project or something, that you're not so intimidated because you just did something and it makes it easier. Um, I'm going to come up with these, I come up with these little exercises like we've done on Wednesday night where it's quick and easy. And I have plenty of people who do comment and say, oh, this is not art. Well, it's not your type of art. Carry on. There's plenty of other YouTubers and, whatever. You can have your own thoughts. I'm okay with that. I'll live. But it makes me feel good, and I know that I've sat in front of many of you and shared this mutual love for being creative. So let's just, if it's not broke, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So now this is not as saturated as, I did the beginning one, the first layer. I'm going in and really just wanting now those bold colors. Oh, you guys, I've had lots of critics and, we're not all painting the Sistine Chapel. I guess everybody has an opinion. I have a degree in construction. What I do have a degree in also is being a mother of 3. I'm divorced. I own a home. Gone through the good times, the bad times, and art has always made me feel better. I don't have a degree. I'm not a therapist, although I've seen many. But if this works for me, maybe it works for others. So call it what you want. I call it my love, which is maybe why I was painting until 2:00 in the morning in bed. Okay, so maybe I should think about other things. All right, get it. Noted. Nobody was arguing with me when I was painting. The other thing I like about sometimes and some of the things that I'm doing is it's transportable. You can take it with you. You don't have to always feel like you need $90,000 worth of art supplies because I can't afford it. But maybe if I went, out and found Prince Charming, I could. I'm good. I'm wondering if I got a little darker as I went along, but that's okay. I'm just dipping into a few different colors, and what do you expect for 40 minutes of free creativity? Oops. But you know what? I'm an artist and I'm cool with it. All right. This is my therapy. And since I started journaling with you, it's nice. Put in some paint. And, yeah. I love that. Sandra. Thank you so much for sharing that. Oh, you guys. You guys. I'm not looking up. Okay. I wasn't looking up. No. I don't know. I feel like you got too saturated. Guess what? Guess what's available? It's a baby wipe. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like it's too bold. I kind of looked in the camera and I thought, oh, what am I doing? But I kind of stayed with the same color scheme. I kind of like it bold. Stop wiping it away. Okay, put those watercolors away. And you better be painting. I don't know if you guys know this. Anne is my community ambassador for your artful journey. She is our right hand Anne. Okay. Let it dry. Oh, I forgot a part. You guys are not pointing out to me what I forgot. Oh, you guys, this is amazing. Thank you. I forgot something though. You gotta remind me. I gotta see. You gotta get the finest details. You gotta get the finest details. Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Now, wipe that off. Oh, you guys want me to keep going in 2023? Okay, did I miss anything? No. Okay, I'm not done. I'm not done. Anne is in her PJs relaxing. At first, I thought it said reading. And I was like, well, thank you, Anne. Okay, so keep going. Sometimes I feel like, oh, no can do. But you know what? I love. Oh, good. Carrie said, were you guys afraid that I was going to keep it really mundane? No. No. You know, Sandra, so do I. I really do. I look forward. Okay. Now we want to make sure this is dry. Oh, you guys, thank you. And if you guys are lurking and you haven't reached out and, want to communicate, talk to me. Talk to me, Goose. Okay. I'm not making half as much of a mess that I made last weekend recording my video for your artful journey. This is so I really have just rinsed my brushes off. I do put a recap of what I do on my blog every week, including the video. So if you miss what supplies I'm using, I put that on there for you as well. And I do have another reminder. And don't let me forget to tell them about the other thing that I'm involved in January. Okay, I'm looking for one more pen. Is your painter's tape lavender? Linda, are you still listening? Oh, God, I can't talk about anything because Linda is there babysitting me. By the way, if we get all the details worked out for our class, I'm going to ask Linda to come on live with me. It is lavender. It's the Gentle painter's tape. I can give you the link. It's on my resources page. It supposedly is gentle, and this guy has got to go in the trash. It's done. It's done. I'm gonna bump it up to a thicker pen, but that 0.7 is just. Is Ed watching, or is he working, or is he watching football like a normal man? Just so you know, my friend Linda owns a store called Valley Stamp and Scrap in Neenah, Wisconsin. And if you are not shopping at your local mom and pop stores, please do that. They put their heart and soul into everything they do. I've personally met Linda, the mom, and the pop is Ed. Think about your stores this time of year. It's a difficult time. They're running against all of the big boys, and they're the ones that put their heart and soul into these. So just remember that. I'm happy to have relationships with several mom and pop shops. I don't teach at Michael's, and I have done work with them, but you got to think about those locals. Just do it. I just joined my local Ramona women entrepreneurs group. They just featured me, and I will be going to a meeting in January 6th, although they asked me to do a potluck situation. I'm not sure I love that, but all right. Support. I'm happy to. I am a mom shop. I'm not even a mom and pop shop. So when you're ordering from somebody like me, you are legit able to contact me and say, I would like something custom cut out, because I will listen to you. I mean, I try to do my best. Ed is watching Ancient Aliens. I have no idea what that is. Okay. This is the Stabilo Aquarellable pencil. It's kind of like used to use a B3 charcoal pencil, but I love this because it's activated by water. So I'm just giving a little bit of shading. We're finishing up. It is 6:18. I kind of promise you a demo in about under 45 minutes. And I was talking. So, I come in here and I do a little sketchy. And then oops. This painter's tape is not as thick as my other painter's tape. So I have a little hard time drawing a straight line, but that's okay. We don't need to. I could. Oh, I just broke this. Sorry, I'm sharpening it. Entertain yourselves. Do. Okay, here we go. So if you see me going off and drawing onto so if you sharpen it, that will help you. Yes, I blow through these pencils like Kleenex. So if you sharpen it, I can kind of usually draw a fairly straight line. Okay. I could have come in with oh man, I just vacuumed and now I'm getting the shavings all over the floor. I dusted last night. I'm getting a new keyboard. Okay, done. Now watch this. I'm going to put this all back. Oh, look at this. Yes, I should make mention of this. Let me put Anne's. I've met Anne, so I know. You guys, I've never been this clean ever. Okay. So thank you. Yeah. This was not a commercial for Valley Stamp and Scrap. It was mostly support your local artists, support your local vendors. So this is activated by water, but I don't have any water on this. I'm just rubbing this in. It's more like a grease pencil. So I just want a faint border. So that's all I'm doing. Now we're going to remove the tape. We're going to say a prayer. Say a little prayer for me. Do. By the way, January is going to be busy. I'm ramping up. I'm going to be doing a demo with Jelly Arts for image transfers, and for my Your Artful Journey peeps. Y'all have the content. So start doing your homework, kids. Oh, I love me a very clean border. By the way, when I tape this down, it also helps me from moving the journal around. And that was actually the most, this is going to help for my time-lapse video, and my video person is not going to have to look at me moving everything around because I taped it down. So every week, can somebody remind me to tape this down? Oh, we forgot something. Coming back. Hold on. Guess what I am going to be doing, and I've been doing all the time. You know what? I finally found a signature. And you know what I found? Was I finally grew in to my own signature. I don't smoke, but a good time for a cigarette. I'm exhausted. Okay. Signed it. Then could put a leaves in, could do this. Thank you, Connie. Connie, if you ever go to Stone, my son works there. You can ask for him by name. His name is Tyler. Okay. My mom signs her paintings with her name in Morse code. Oh, I wish I. So here's the thing. I've not been fantastic about signing. I always signed any commission work, but for the longest time, I think you might have known that I've struggled with my last name because it has changed and I've been married but Weinzapfel is who and what I am and what I've always been about. And so now I don't even do the Tracy, I do T Weinzapfel, and it makes me real happy. Okay, so one last reminder, if anybody is interested in, let me share this because I should have shared this earlier as part of my morning announcements. I am one of the, I'm not crazy about the name, but just don't get mad at me. One Badass Art Journal 2023 Challenge Your Inner Badass. Not big on swear words, but anyway, I'm one of 16 teachers, and on December 21st, the early bird special. If anybody's in on this, let me know. I know many of you signed up, but I'm going to let you know that the early bird special ends December 31st, and it's 25% off. There's a discount code on that. Just go to that blog. Anyway, just go there. There's a discount code. I'm in. Okay. There are 16 amazing teachers. The fact that I am one of them is beyond me. And I mean, I am right next to Seth Apter. I love Seth Apter. So, and I'm right next to him. So I haven't figured out what I'm going to blow you away with yet, but there are 16 teachers teaching this. And so that starts in February, but she does a pre-release. And if you pre-purchase it, there's 25% off until December 31st. If you're not signed up, there's no pressure. Nobody has to sign up. I'm going to do my lessons. I've already worked on it, but, oops. Okay. You're going to be great, Matt. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to wear this shirt every single day. I went in to work on Tuesday. Most of the guys at work wear flannels. I work in construction. And I walked in and one of them said, "You're dressing like us." It was a gift. I wore one flannel. Anyway, I thought that was funny. All right, everybody, thank you for tonight. I want to know what you want to see in 2023 in these demos. It has been an amazing year for so many reasons. Challenges, ups, downs, obstacles. But here's the thing about doing what I love so much. I put myself out there in ways that I never thought I would. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I've had to grow a thicker skin. I've had to be a woman entrepreneur in business. As several of you know, in fact, talking to my friend Linda, who owns the store, it's not easy to do what we do. And this is what puts a roof over my head and my kid's head. And my job is my passion. So I thank you for every Wednesday that you've been a part of my life. I thank you for the good Wednesdays, the bad Wednesdays. I thank you for days where I went, this is not what I thought it was going to be, but it was still an exercise in trying something new. And I've said this over and over and over again. I wish there was a recording. It's just a piece of paper. But that piece of paper has led me to commissioned work, murals. I want to say hundreds, maybe thousands of wine glasses. It's now grown into something. I have a wood shop now. But if I can support you in whatever your dream is, whether it's just to keep creating or it's to grow your business, I'm here. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But I want to thank you for an amazing year of Wednesdays. An amazing year of Wednesdays. 2023 starts next Wednesday for us. So pick your word of the year. One word. If you haven't read that book, one word. I've done this since I read that book when it came out. In fact, I think I was doing it before. Just like I had a bucket list before the bucket list movie came out. Go pick that one word that might guide you, make your resolutions, clean up, do whatever you do for the next year. But, every day is a new opportunity. So I just thank you so much. Cecilia said, thank you for another year of your time, guidance, and creativity. Let's just hope I can keep doing what I'm doing and loving it so much, because it's actually my passion aligns with my purpose, which aligns with my occupation. And I waited 52 years for that moment to happen. And I just want to thank you. So if I can inspire you or support another business, I'm happy to do it, especially if you're a woman-owned business, because guess what? It's our time to shine. Anyway, thank you so much. It is 6:28. I have 2 minutes. My word is going to be inception. 2023 is going to be a year of new beginnings. I love that. Inception. I love that. Thank you, Tracy, for sharing your lifetime and creativity. Thank you. Okay. I'm not going to do it. Hold on. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to be so thankful for you guys. All right. As always, have a wonderful weekend. I will see you next week, next Wednesday, same time, same channel, same place. I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much.